Hello, fellow ADHDers, AuDHDers. My name is Victoria, and this is ADHD Journey. And I'm in Autistic Burnout. So I actually decided that, I'm in a severe autistic burnout right now. It's not the first one in my life, but this is the first one that I know it is actually autistic burnout, and it's not a depressive episode or anything like that. And I'm trying to rest as much as I can. And one of the what the doctor basically prescribed to me is have a walk every other day or every single day if I can. And yeah, I had my 20 minutes walk. And I also realized that actually sharing my thoughts in some extent helped me as well with burning out, helps me to process what is happening, what is going on, and just sharing my thoughts feels fulfilling in some ways. So I decided to just do it. Let's say starting the Autistic Burnout series. I will be recording videos when I feel like, during walk or after walk, and just talk about anything that I feel important in the moment. So welcome if you're new here. And maybe few words about this burnout, or just in general autistic burnouts. I'm just finally, after more than a couple of months of kind of knowing that probably that it is a burnout and feeling down, I actually realized how exhausted I am, and that I really need to stop and prioritize my rest and recovery if I want to make qualitative changes in my life, if I don't want to get into burnout again. My burnout's basically related to jobs. It's pretty much a cycle that finding a new job, sort of rested, but still very anxious. Applying for a new job, things seem fine. Maybe not everything is perfect, but I feel like it will be all right. At some point during work, I realized that I'm not enough. What I'm doing is not enough. I need to put more effort. And maybe it's in a few months, I'm losing ability to mask. I'm losing ability to just do my job. My cognitive abilities really decline, and I'm losing the job. Either I'm leaving because I'm just burned out, or they're just contract ends. I'm fired, etc. And it's about maybe 1 year cycle, and then I'm in burnout for in, let's say, very severe phase of burnout, when I struggle just keep myself fed, clean, basic human stuff. That looks pretty much like depression on the outside, so I was pretty sure it was depressive episodes in the past, but thankfully someone noticed that maybe it's not exactly it, and I got the diagnosis. So now I know it is autistic, severe autistic burnout, when just functioning is already very hard. And if you look deeper, again, I'm sort of starting to realize that if you're looking into just the stages of, regular burnout, let's say, not autistic burnout, I don't know. I don't have a clear picture how these are aligned. The things seem pretty blurry. But if you look into stages of regular burnout, I don't remember when I was not in burnout. So like the first maybe 3 to 4 stages is pretty much my baseline. So this is kind of a norm for me, and it doesn't sound really nice. But let's say I'm noticing things when I really stop, like when my functioning declines quite a bit. My memory, my cognitive abilities, just doing things becomes really hard. And this is where I actually start to pay attention. But when I get out from this, the worst, let's say, phase, I'm not fully, at least in the past, I haven't fully recovered from the burnout. I just had some improvement, enough to be able to do, things like apply for a job and start doing job. Now, responsibilities, but I was quickly getting into a new dip of my abilities and losing this possibility, losing these abilities again. And this is the first time when I realized what is happening, finally. And this is the first time when I realized that I really, really, really need to stop and rethink how I approach job, life, myself, how I treat myself, what is normal, what is not, what is rest, that sort of things. And it is pretty hard, to be honest. It is very hard. I'm struggling just to stop and do nothing. People with ADHD as well probably can relate. Like this very weird, I don't know, synergy, whatever, how it works. Like two opposite sort of things work together. So when I'm extremely tired, I don't have energy to stop and rest. Like like do nothing, just lie on sofa, chilling, looking into a ceiling, that sort of thing. It's impossible for me. I cannot. So I need to do something. And this something is either like consuming some sort of content or doing manual tasks. And I'm trying to figure out for myself what could be a reasonable ways to rest while doing something, but this something is not consuming my energy and ideally brings it back. And considering that in severe burnout there are very few things that I enjoy, even the things that I used to enjoy in the past I don't really like now. It's kind of tough. But funnily enough, just talking out loud and sharing my thoughts and experiences help me while I still can talk. Another weird combination of autism and ADHD. Uh, when I'm very overwhelmed and tired from, let's say, autistic perspective, if you will, I just stop. Like, it's getting very hard to formulate sentences and talk in general. And I'm playing, and it is loud. Yeah. So it is getting hard to actually express coherent thoughts. But ADHD part in me loves to talk. And thankfully right now I'm more in that stage when I cannot shut up, and I like talking. It just I don't want to overwhelm anyone, like my close ones, with my rambling. I mean, I'm already doing it quite a bit, but I need there should be some line. Well, so basically, yeah, rambling like this, I feel like is the most sustainable. Is it a good word? A kind, I don't know. So this is the best way for me to talk. People who are interested may listen. People who are not interested, they don't have to listen. I can release this energy in this way, and also I'm trying to, like, I don't have any energy for editing videos or anything like that. So it will be just turning on the camera, talking about something, maybe hopefully finding some insights, but mostly just living through emotions and the current state. If you are still here, by the way, thank you. I put a sum up. And please let me know if you have a sort of similar experience. Does it, like, did you feel any sort of connection? I mean, this is also why I'm not just talking, I'm also posting it as a video, because I feel like for me, it is just, it helps even just to find people somewhere on the other part of the globe who have similar experience, and they just do not feel alone. So I hope that does it for you, and maybe there will be some also interesting thoughts, and especially if you know what it is to be in a burnout, and if you are in burnout right now, let's drop a comment, let's support each other, let's share our tips how to handle this time, because honestly it sucks. It really sucks. You want it to finish as soon, like fast, but you cannot really make it faster. And yeah. Okay. I'm getting tired. Let's consider it the start of Burnout series. See you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.